With an influx of early voters, you can expect long lines at the polls. We've seen it right here in Hamilton County, and that can certainly make it difficult if you're elderly or have some sort of disability. Our Travis Cummings is live in the studio with more on that story. Travis?
Well, David, we've seen people with walkers, wheelchairs, and canes making their way to the polls today. Some say they waited in line for the experience, but others who can't wait, here at least in Hamilton County, have an option to skip the line.
Everything was very easy, in and out very quickly.
Caroline Garner says she's never missed an opportunity to vote.
But I have a problem with eyesight, and I have a problem with motion, movement in my legs.
But that is not stopping her from casting a ballot in the 2020 presidential election. Garner is one of nearly 7,000 voters who have chosen to vote early in Hamilton County. She was able to bypass the line.
Just walked to the front entrance to check. Was told that I could go in, and I did with my walker.
The Hamilton County Election Commission has posted this notice to voters inside its doors. All voters who are physically disabled, visibly pregnant, or frail know they can request the officer of elections at a polling place for permission to be moved to the front of the line. In 2018, about 38% of voters who cast a ballot did so with a disability.
That's the second worst in the country. And you got to wonder why.
Deputy Director Sarah Sampson with the Tennessee Disability Coalition says there's a number of obstacles for those with disabilities. They include hard-to-reach polling locations, transportation, and untrained staff.
Your site is accessible, but the machine is not set up for your sip and puff. Then again, you're not able to cast your vote privately and independently.
That's why her coalition works with state policymakers to expand convenience voting centers, advocate additional training for poll workers, and reinforce an accessibility checklist at the polls. Sampson says it doesn't end there.
It's come from work in the community, getting to know the needs from folks on the ground.
And be sure to call your local election commission to see what rules apply in your area. Now, if you have a disability and need help with voting, the Tennessee Disability Coalition encourages you to text 2020 to the number at the bottom of your screen. Reporting in the studio, Travis Cummings, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Thanks, Travis.